Rise and Grind DMV. Happy Sunday. We are waking up to mostly dry conditions across the area, but we are once again going to be tracking those cooler temperatures. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast and what to expect heading into Memorial Day coming up.
This morning at DC News Now, a man is in custody for allegedly killing his wife. The latest from police on the investigation. And violations already coming to the Wharf's new curfew, the additional charges that led to the arrest of teens. And embracing the real meaning of Memorial Day, the new display on the National Mall to honor those who sacrificed.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us on DC News Now. I'm Haley Mylon. 7 o'clock on your Sunday morning. Let's take a live look outside right now. The Washington Monument looking gorgeous at the 7 o'clock hour. The sun is shining. She's been up for a while, Brittany. I'm not used to these early sunrises here, but yeah. As we approach summer, this, of course, the unofficial start to summer, Memorial Day weekend, we're getting those earlier sunrises. Yes. It's not bringing us super warm temps this weekend, though.
Not at all. Even though it is the unofficial kickoff to summer, definitely not feeling like summer at all. And we are going to be holding on to the cooler temperatures heading into the work week. The good news is at least we are dry for now. Let's take a live look at satellite and radar showing you a few clouds are passing through the area. That will be the trend today. A mix of sun and clouds once again across the entire region. Now zooming satellite and radar to show you the wider picture. Again, we're dry. If you plan on heading to Delmarva or even the Jersey beaches, you guys are still holding on to those dry conditions, but notice further south out towards the Carolinas, even parts of Georgia, they are seeing some storms, all thanks to that storm system. Back off to the Midwest, they are also holding on to some storms at this hour, and that same system will begin to impact us as we head into the work week. So at least enjoy the dry conditions for now. Temperature wise, it is fairly chilly, especially back off to the north and the west. We're sitting in the 40s there in Cumberland, 30s as you head over there to Garrett County, 53 currently though in DC. But the National Weather Service has issued a frost advisory for western Garrett County. This is set to expire today right around 9 a.m. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of this forecast, Haley, and what to expect up next.
All right, Brittany, thank you. Developing now in Virginia, a man in custody for admitting to killing his wife. This happening around 8 p.m. last night in Chantilly on Bramall Court. Investigators say the husband was the one who called police for an incident between him and his wife. He turned himself in. The couple also had a child. Police say the boy is being taken care of by family. There's no threat to the public, according to police. And staying in Fairfax County, a child is dead after a drowning in a pool. Details are limited at this hour, but police say officers responded to a drowning call at a pool on Ashley Road and Harrow Lane yesterday morning around 10 a.m. The child was airlifted to a hospital, and that is where they died. Police haven't released the child's age or any information about the family. Right now, it's unclear whether any charges will be filed. And new details, 2 people are dead and another is hurt after a shooting in Southeast DC. Police say it happened around 10 p.m. on Friday night on 4th Street. The motive is still under investigation. Right now, no one is in custody. So if you know anything about what happened there, contact police. And developing now, DC police say a man who tried to rob someone shot himself in the process. They say it happened in Chinatown at 7th and H Streets in Northwest around 4 p.m. yesterday. The man is currently being treated in the hospital. He's expected to be okay. No charges yet announced for attempted robbery. And new details as police are investigating a queer bar that was broken into in Adams Morgan. The owners of Sinners and Saints say that their bar was broken into on Thursday night. Take a look at this video. You can see the front door shattered. That glass all broken. Police report that an unknown amount of alcohol was stolen, and they say homophobic slurs were written on the walls there. On the bar's Instagram page, the owner says that the break-in is a hate crime. It's currently under investigation. As a reminder for parents and kids in the district, there's now a curfew at the wharf as officials try to address concerns about large gatherings of teens. The curfew is for kids 18 and under. It goes until Tuesday morning. Those under 18 will need to be with an adult from 5 p.m. until 5 a.m. DC police say kids will be asked to leave, and if they don't, they could be arrested.
Seen groups of juveniles causing disturbances, damaging property, jumping on tables in restaurants, causing affrays and fighting in public spaces, and even engaging in violent behavior. I will say it is all unacceptable, and we will not tolerate this kind of conduct or behavior.
Now, the city's giving kids a safe, fun place to be, spending their time at Holiday Hype at Banneker Recreation Fields. That started last night. It continues today. Holiday Hype starts at 7 p.m. and goes until 11. New details. 2 teens were arrested at Navy Yard after police increased presence for Memorial Day weekend. One is charged with possessing a high-capacity feeding device. The other charged with public consumption of marijuana. Police also say around 1 yesterday morning along the U Street corridor, they stopped 6 teens for violating curfew. Within that group, 2 were arrested for carrying a pistol without a license. Police say the group quickly broke apart after officers arrived. As the Trump administration cuts billions of federal funding dollars to scientific research, other countries are looking to secure that talent leaving the U.S. Substantial cuts have been made to the National Institutes of Health, NASA, and the National Academy of the Sciences, and more. Across the globe, countries are working to poach American scientists. Among them are Australia, Mexico, and France. In the U.S., several universities have announced hiring freezes, they've laid off staff, and they've stopped accepting graduate students. Well, most people are enjoying an extended weekend because of the holiday, but an exhibit along the National Mall reminds us of the true meaning of Memorial Day. DC News Now's Dave Laval shows us how this exhibit honors those who served and sacrificed.
More than 600,000 U.S. troops have lost their lives in combat since World War I. You won't find their names on this display. However, it does have another way to honor their sacrifice. The emotion for some is simply too much. Many, however, just walk by in silent tribute to those who made the ultimate sacrifice for the nation.
Touches my heart.
The USAA Poppy Wall of Honor returns to the National Mall to once again teach people the meaning of Memorial Day, including Florida's juvenile Alcocer.
It's just beautiful, you know, it just really brings into perspective the people that have been lost.
The 134-foot-long display sits between the Lincoln Memorial and the Korean War Memorial. One side of the wall allows visitors to learn about the lives lost since World War I. But it's the other side that brings home the message in a way that never has. It did for Michigan's Shelby Lutke.
I think a lot of times we hear numbers and they're very abstract and it's very hard to comprehend what that actually means, but to kind of see this like overwhelming shock of red.
And they get to do some reflection, and that's the real reason we're here.
Keith Wong is a retired Marine and among the guides for the display that has been part of the National Mall landscape during the Memorial Day weekend since 2018.
The guys who we're remembering today are the folks that can't be here. So it's wonderful to get a chance to come out here and remind people what this day is really about.
Sunday is your final chance to see the Poppy Wall of Honor. It's on display from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Admission is free. Along the National Mall, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
All right, Dave, thank you so much. And happening tomorrow, the National Memorial Day Parade in the district. This event highlighting the sacrifices of American soldiers. Comedian Anthony Anderson will be hosting along with actress Aisha Tyler. It begins at 2 p.m. It'll be held on Constitution Avenue. And in Maryland, the city of Bowie remembering those who served with the Memorial Day Parade yesterday. The parade serves as a way to recognize members of the armed services and honor the memories of those who made the ultimate sacrifice for the U.S. The popular patriotic event featuring a variety of marching bands, performances, floats, and local organizations for all attendees to enjoy.
It's been excellent. Like, it's a good showing of local politicians, local businesses, local organizations. It's just a great celebration of the local community.
Nice morning yesterday. Top units in the parade were recognized after the parade was over. Some of those categories: Best Vehicle, Most Spirited Marching Band, and Best Costume. Happening today, Flowers of Remembrance Day at Arlington National Cemetery. This Memorial Day weekend event intends to honor all who've died serving our nation. This video on your screen is from last year's event. Attendees can place flowers at the tomb of the unknown soldier. The ceremony has some history behind it. It first took place in 1868 at the cemetery after the Civil War. The event starts this morning. It runs from 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Also happening today, Rolling to Remember in the district. Thousands of motorcyclists will come to the district. They're raising awareness for veterans' mental health. Friday, the bikes were blessed at the National Cathedral. There was also a candlelit vigil at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. This is the 37th year for the bike ride. The ride will start at noon at the Pentagon North parking lot. After the ride, a rally will be held. And also happening today, a World Pride celebration for a good cause. A portion of the profits for the event will go towards Rainbow Railroad. That's a nonprofit helping LGBTQ people escape persecution and violence. This celebration will help celebrate gay pride. It'll be a networking event for community members. It takes place at Next Level in Northeast. Once again, a jam-packed Sunday itinerary here in the DMV. And Brittany, so many folks have a long weekend because of the commemoration of Memorial Day tomorrow. How are we celebrating?
You know, the good news is at least we could celebrate under dry conditions heading through your day tomorrow. Tonight, we do have a slight chance of seeing a stray shower, but that shower activity will end as we kickstart your Monday. But for now, stepping out the door, not looking too bad. It is fairly chilly, especially as you head back off to the north and west. We're seeing those temperatures out towards Garrett County in the 30s, and then Cumberland, Kaiser, you guys are sitting in the 40s. Closer to the district, though, we are holding on to the lower 50s and highs today below average for this time of year. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast, Haley, up next.